How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we have passed the trade deadline. We have signed our draft picks. And now we get to look at contract extensions also while looking at the overalls of our picks. And we'll be looking at some of our minor league guys. So, a pretty jam packed video, I must say. So, we're going to look at contract extensions first. In an earlier video in the series, I talked about how I wanted to extend Ty France, but there you guys see we have a lot of people who can qualify for contract extensions, and George Kirby is one right away that I'm like, oh, okay, didn't realize he had this potential, and he's only 24 years old. So I'm going to see if I can lock him up basically through arbitration and maybe a year of free agency. Looking at giving him a 5-year deal. So let's see. We're going to offer him 5 years and about $4.5 million, or maybe 6 years, $4.5 million, and he will take that. So we've locked up George Kirby for 6 years. Other guys on here: Hernandez, Gilbert, Seawald, Riley, Ty France, and he's got a couple of years of arbitration left. So I don't want to give him, I don't want to give him that big of a deal, but I wouldn't mind going ahead and buying out his arbitration and just seeing what happens for a couple of years as well, just because I do like Ty France, but his defense, like he's probably a DH, so his defense really is what kind of stops me from wanting to offer him a mega deal. So Ty France and our boy George Kirby have been extended. Logan Gilbert's another guy, but Hernandez is also someone else. I think I'm just going to test the waters with free agency, or look at other potential people in free agency or within the organization, just because I don't love that he can't. I just want somebody like a decent defender. And so I'm just, like I said, I'm looking around, seeing who all I've got, and no one really worth anything. Sam Haggerty's 28 years old. Gabriel Gutierrez is a guy down in AA who could be of interest. And so just kind of, again, trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. And like I said, I think I'm really going to see if I can wait until free agency and just see what Hernandez is asking for, because I don't believe in, even though I just gave Ty France a shorter extension, I really just don't want to give Hernandez more than 2 years, and he's not interested right now. I even upped the money a little bit. I'm still not interested in a guy like Logan Gilbert. Has a lot of team control left, so I'm not too worried about extending him. So let's look at our draft picks, and y'all, big swing and a miss here for us, it seems. Luis Nieves was scouted potential of a 91 overall to 96, and he's only a B overall at 86. 22 years old at 57 overall. 4-pitch mix. A running fastball. You don't see that in every day. So I think down the line with him, I really want to just practice training. But even all of our guys really just aren't great ratings-wise. Henry Dennis, 21 years old, 59 potential. Martin Williamson has great speed and a decent bat, but that fielding is atrocious. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do. So all in all, I don't love this draft class, but next year, hopefully, I will get better at scouting and we'll figure it all out. So here you guys see their overalls and their ratings. And I don't know. I guess the Fog of War type system is kind of cool. I just wish, even if you have a guy 100% scouted, like, it was accurate, but whatever. What can you do? So we're going to play this game against the Angels here. But before we do that, just taking a look down at the minor leagues, seeing our top prospects. Cole Young, a 67-year-old shortstop, is 18 years old, B potential. Having a great year in AA, but will probably stick around the minors for the next couple of years since he is so young. Gabriel Gutierrez is another guy, be potential young kid, 19 years old. But he is hurt, I think. So I think he's out for the rest of the year, actually. So Cole Young, really the guy to look out for in AA. No one else really on the bench. AAA is kind of where our other top hitting prospects are. So we've got Bryce Terang. He can play short, second, third, and center field. So he could be a guy next year if we cannot bring Hernandez back that we look at patrolling the outfield and moving Julio over to right. I don't know. Leonardo Rivas, great potential utility man at 25 years old. I mean, he could be somebody next year for our bench. I want to say he's a switch hitter. Harry Ford, a 68-year-old overall 20-year-old catcher, is somebody to keep an eye out on. So we got a lot, we got some decent guys out there. And then out on the pitching end, our pitching is doing quite well. Walter Ford, 18 years old, 64 overall B potential. I mean, we've got some young prospects, and I do like that. Taylor Dollard is having a good year. Stephen Kolek, 25 years old, D potential. Juan Twin. And Emerson Hancock is a guy, 70 overall, 23 years old, B potential. He's a guy that we're going to actually player lock a game with because he could help us in the bullpen in September. And he could very easily get a rotation, a shot at the rotation in the spring if we don't bring back somebody like Marco Gonzalez. And so we can kind of have that luxury of not having to pay one of our pitchers if we really don't want to. And so out in AAA here, nobody really all that special as far as pitching goes. Riley O'Brien we've got down here. He's having a good year, C potential. So yeah, it's really just AA for our pitchers and AAA for our batters. So we're going to, like I said, play a lock game with Emerson Hancock. And then I think what I might do towards the end of the season is play a game with a full game, not just player lock, with Walter Ford so we can see Cole Young play as well. And I'll probably do the same thing for AAA so we can see Terang, Ford, and Rivas. So here we go. Emerson Hancock, getting our first look at him. And I'm going to really try to make an effort to show some more minor league action. I said that last year, and I think I did like 2 videos in all. But I think it could be really good, and it could really help me get to know our prospects as you look at Hancock's stats. So we'll see. I will do my best to try and come through on that promise. So, starting off the first inning, and Hancock is already getting hit fairly hard, but the balls are finding gloves for outs, so not terrible. Next Schrock.
I got it. Ball.
And he's going to hit a weak pop-up behind shortstop. On to the second. And there's going to be a ball to left. And again, a lot of fly balls. Here's Lopez. And that fly ball is going to find the seats out to right field for a home run. So Justin Lopez hits home run number 1. And the Missions are on top here to start the game 1-0. So, unfortunately, a home run, but fortunately it was a solo shot. And like I said, he's kind of getting hit a little harder, but I'm also really challenging these hitters, and that's going to be a strikeout for him. Runner on first with 1 out. Slider outside for a ball. Slider, changeup, curveball, fastball, pitch mix, and the fastball got him swinging. So a couple of strikeouts here in the third. To the fourth. The Travelers have a 2-1 lead over San Antonio. And there's a fastball for Schrock. Minor League All-Star. Not sure who the Missions affiliate is. It's funny to me that Seattle has theirs all the way out in Arkansas, but that's going to be another strikeout for Hancock.
Hey, one down.
So he can throw strikes. It seems like he induces a lot of hard contact to the outfield. But he's going to get Justin Lopez to strike out. So 4 strikeouts through 4 innings. Can he get a 5th? Checks a swing. He got him. So 5 strikeouts and only the solo shot given up with a few base runners. But on to the 5th, really start to see he's starting to run into trouble. As that is hammered to left. And that's another solo shot, this time from Michael Cantu. So, it is a tied ball game. Here is Basabe, and he's going to hit that one, no doubt about that, and Hancock knew it. Hancock is not happy with himself, so 3 home runs given up by him. And for Oliver, that's his 7th home run. And they're all solo shots, but now you're really starting to see he's getting hit hard. Here's Dale. 3-2 San Antonio. That's going to find some outfield grass and find the corner. And he's going to hustle into second. So home run, double, and the 5th. Castellanos will strike out, so he gets the first out, and the 6th strikeout. Hit again to right field. And that will roll to the wall. It's 4-2 San Antonio. So you got to strike out for an out, but he's really starting to struggle with the contact. And here's Schrock, and that's another strikeout. So he's able to get some strikeouts, but like I said, he gave up a lot of hard contact and 3 home runs. You don't love that, but there you see his, pitch analytics here. Those home runs were right down the middle. One was at kind of the lower half of the strike zone, but all in all, I mean, not terrible. Threw a lot of his fastball, mainly his fastball. Only 4 changeups, 8 curveballs, and 11 sliders. But no, they couldn't hit the curveball. Strike rate there, 88% for the fastball, 64% for the slider, and then the changeup and the curveball were in the 50s. So not bad at all. And San Antonio will take this game 6-4. He did not factor in the decision. All right, so kind of got to take a look at a pitcher, and now we head out to Anaheim to face Shohei and the Angels once again. 62-48 are the Angels, 61-48 are we. And things are heating up. This division is up for grabs as the Rangers are also kind of scuffling a little bit. There you see pitcher comparison, Battle of the Aces, Castillo versus Ohtani. Very similar starts. Or, slash lines, really. Ohtani's is a little bit better. But, Shohei, what do you expect? So, we lost game 1, 1-0. You might see it on the ticker, you might not. But Marco Gonzalez had a no-hitter going into the 9th of the first game of this series, and Mike Trout went deep in the 9th to give the Angels a 1-0 win. Yes, Marco Gonzalez lost that game because our offense was non-existent. So our offense, we're hoping to get things started here as we send our ace Castillo to the mound. And we've seen a lot of Luis Castillo. Hopefully, I think next time I'll make sure to pick a George Kirby start since we just extended him. But Teoscar Hernandez heard my plea, and he starts this ball game. Well, he doesn't start it, but he starts the offense off, I should say, with a bang solo shot to left. 18th home run on the year for Teoscar. And we are off and running. 1-0 Mariners. Mike Trout is going to hit that to left center, and that will roll to the wall. So a 2-out double for Trout. Angels looking to get that run right back. And it'll be up to Shohei Ohtani to do that. So here he is, 253 average. First pitch from Luis Castillo is a changeup outside. Hit foul by the dugout. 1-1. Of course, Ohtani is your 2021 MVP.
That's a ball. 2 balls,
Lost
1
out
strike.
last year to Aaron Judge. And he's got a 3-1 count as he's firmly in the driver's seat with Hunter Renfroe on deck. This Angels lineup is actually a little bit different. As you may have seen, they were very active in the trade deadline, acquiring Ahmed Rosario and Nico Horner.
Yeah.
And Ohtani's going to get called out on strikes. So they are really making that push here to get into the postseason, as it has been 21 years since they have won their World Series. So Michael Brantley, I just wanted to show that he is awesome and can get on base, but we make nothing of that opportunity. And on to the bottom of the second, Brandon Drury gets on base. 2 outs though. Max Stassi is going to hit that up the middle into center, and Drury is going to move up to third, and Julio can't get a clean throw from him. So I just had to settle for it, and that will allow Drury to score all the way from first to tie this ball game. Top 3, Ty France struck out his first time up. He's going to hit that one into left field down the line. Fair ball off the wall, and the Mariners are going to get real friendly with that left field area. Wild throw. Could have gotten him if the throw was better, but 2 outs now for Raleigh. That's into left center. Base hit. That's going to roll all the way to the wall as there's nobody out there to cover it. And we take a 2-1 lead. RBI double for Raleigh. 9th of the year. To the third. Here is Nico Horner. He's going to hit that in a similar spot to where Ty France hit it. And it's going to roll and stick to the wall. So a double, leadoff double for Nico Horner. Ahmed Rosario. He's going to strike out Luis Castillo, y'all. He had that strikeout pitch working. Going to get Trout. Now, Castillo will end up getting out of the inning. The clips that I had, I'm trying to clip all the strikeouts for Castillo because, y'all, he struck out so many batters, and it was just interfering with that last half inning, all those clips. So he does end up striking out the next 3 batters, which were Rosario, Trout, and Ohtani. And we're going to be able to extend our lead. It's 3-1. Kyle Raleigh coming through again. Brett Phillips, though, looking to get this offense started. And Hernandez isn't going to get there. That's a base hit. So, the lineup card flips over. Nico Horner, Nico Horner was on base his last time up. Leadoff man at second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Hit to third. And the throw over is easy peasy. 1 out. Rosario struck out his last time up. And he will strike out again. There's 2 outs for Mike Trout. Ground ball. Suarez is there. And Castillo escapes the inning unscathed. To the 8th we go. Another chance here to get on base, and the Angels keep diving for balls and can't make the play. And that's going to be not great for Horner, so he's going to have to come out of the game. David Fletcher back in.
Now playing second.
Here's Jesus Sanchez.
Number 22, David Fletcher.
No, ball.
He has been quiet in that 5th spot. 0 for 7 this series, 0 for 3 tonight. Strikeout his last time up. Runner on first, though, 1 out. The pitch. That's going to hit him in the shoulder, looks like. So it is now 5-1. Michael Brantley up. as there was a double, and Brantley down 0-1. Christian Arroyo has been great for us, you guys. Michael Brantley trying to extend this lead even more. 329 average runners in scoring position. However, facing the lefty, I have a hard time with the lefties. Takes that fastball inside, ball 1.
1-2.
Gets a piece of that changeup somehow. Stays alive. Gets a piece of that changeup. You can tell what the pitcher's strategy is here. And fights it off yet again. Michael Brantley, y'all. I really enjoy playing as him. I would assume after this season in the game he will retire because he's a 67 overall and just continues to be on the decline at 35. That's into left. Here comes the runner from second. And he's out by a mile, but I just thought you gotta go for it. So, it's 5-1. And Luis Castillo is out of the ball game, but I really wanted to show you guys all of his strikeouts, or at least all the ones that I wrote down so that to clip out. But he had the strikeout pitch working, y'all. 13 strikeouts against this lineup is insane. In fact, he outperformed Ohtani in that area, and it was like Ohtani had me looking like a fool. I mean, I was not prepared to hit Ohtani. And it was just, y'all, oof. Here you go. Here's this third inning. Rosario out, Ohtani out, Trout as a strikeout victim. So on to the 8th. 3-1. And that's down the line. Foul. Diego Castillo is in now. So 13 strikeouts on the day for Luis. Ohtani only had 9. Which, if you're playing against me and you use Ohtani, you can expect double-digit strikeouts from me. But this time I only got Ohtani to 9. So an amazing start for Castillo. And I think he's going to be real fun to have around in this rotation for the next few years to come. Double play ball on to Arroyo, but the runner will beat that out. So Mike Trout up next. 1 for 3, had a strikeout. Like we need to see minutes. That's in the left, so 2 for 4 for Shohei Ohtani. Runners at first and second. So Ohtani can't get the win, but he can sure help his bullpen. 0 for 3. First pitch from Diego is fouled off. Ow. Fouled off again. 0-2. Hit to third, but under the glove of Suarez. Here comes Rosario, and he will score without a throw. It's 5-2, and the Angels are within 3 thanks to the RBI base knock from Ohtani, and that will do it for Castillo. It's clear he doesn't have his best stuff tonight. So Pin Murphy on now to get the final 2 outs. Count full to Hunter Renfroe, and he can't believe that was a strike. Got him at the knees, called strike 3. Brandon Drury with a 3-1 count, but that'll be hit to Crawford. So, on to the 9th. Munoz looking to get save number 29. 28 out of 34 have been converted, and I don't love that. That's not very, not super efficient. 82% success rate. We need to get that higher. But 7, 8, 9 of the Angels lineup should be fairly easy to navigate as Gio Urshela flies out. The catcher, Matt Sassy. 1 for 3 tonight. Takes a fastball in for a strike from Munoz. Ripped into center. Rodriguez is going to have to be on his horse at the warning track. He's got it. 2 outs. So it all hangs on to Brett Phillips. 1 for 3, but it seems like he's hit the ball hard in this game. I remember playing this at bat out and thinking, ugh, not Brett Phillips. Back to Munoz. Plants and throws, and that's your ball game. Mariners win 5-2. Luis Castillo outshines Ohtani. We get to Ohtani to score some runs, and there's no better feeling because Ohtani is great. And he'll be a free agent at the end of the year. I'm curious how that will go for him, where he'll go. But each team had 9 hits. We just made ours count more. Castillo gets his 10th win, Ohtani gets his 6th loss, and Munoz gets a 29th save. 13 strikeouts for him, 9 strikeouts for Ohtani. No walks, only an earned run through 7 strong innings of 6-hit baseball. Can't complain about that. And so, with all that being said, y'all, I hope y'all liked today's video. Like I said, getting a little minor league action, and we'll see a little bit more minor league action before the year is done. And so that will be it for me. If you'd like to see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as I post videos as often as I can. Really cranking these out and having a real fun time this year with this team. It's been a breath of fresh air not playing the Braves. But yeah, we're in August now, the dog days of summer. It's here, trying to get that grind and get to the postseason. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.